Hello, lovely Palians. With the introduction of the Elderwood, we have so many new things to discover, one of them being artifacts and relics. So, what are artifacts? What do you do with them? How can you trigger the quest? That will explain everything. And what is a relic? Hopefully, I am going to answer those questions for you today, so stay tuned. So, one of the ways that you can find an artifact is through the rummage pile. So, this is what the rummage piles actually look like in the Elderwood. I came across this one by accident. I did not know where it was, but here it is. You're going to use your hoe to open it. So, you just keep going. Keep going. And there you go. And there's your loot. So sometimes there'll be an artifact in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got an artifact. So now you can see I have an ancient necklace number 1. So there are different pieces. There's an ancient necklace number 2. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is one way to find your artifacts. So let me show you another way to find them. Another way to get artifacts is to find a shrine and make an offering. So when you make an offering, you're going to make an offering with this little flower here. I'm going to try and find one so I can show it to you guys. They're actually kind of hard to find. You're randomly going to come upon them in the world. They're just kind of scattered throughout. But yeah, these are what the shrines look like. Once you have found a shrine, it does show up on your little map here. So you can see before I use the shrine, it'll stay on the map. So like I found one over here, this shrine, and I haven't donated to this shrine yet. So it's here on my map and I can go to that one whenever I want. But these Umbran shrines, as you discover them, they will show up on the map for you so you can go back and use them. But right now I don't have any of those flowers, so I need to find a flower and then come back to this one. So that's what I'm going to try and do so you guys can see what the flowers look like. Oh, what? You guys already found it? I didn't have the chat. I had the patch notes up. I didn't see the chat. Did you guys find it down here? Oh, oops. I should have like waited a second, but that's what it looks like. It looks like this, guys. This little like purpley flower. Okay. All right. What did I get? An artifact mystery bag. I got an Umbra dress and a quest. Okay, so I got this Umbra dress number 3. So once you get your first artifact, it's going to trigger the pieces of the past quest, which will start kind of your journey into figuring out what artifacts are. So I'm going to do this little quest. I kind of figured out how they work when we were just exploring on stream, but I'm still going to go through this quest and figure it out. So let's go through that together. If you guys want to do it together, we need to ask around about the artifact you found. So I need to go back to Kilima and ask around about it. So when you get to Kilima, you're going to see some of the characters. Look at the very top of the screen. Some of the characters have a little question. So those are the ones that you're going to ask. You see how some of them don't. So yeah, we're going to ask Subira if she knows anything about the artifacts. All right, so now we're going to ask Kalari. Now the quest is updated and I need to go meet her in the Elderwood. So I'm going to head back over there to do that. Okay, so as you're progressing through this quest, they're going to tell you where to find artifacts, what to do with them. They do say that keep an eye out for chests. So there might actually be some artifacts in chests and things like that. So that's nice. And apparently there's going to be some copycats that might lure us into unsuspecting adventures. So we'll have to keep our eye out for that. So now that we have completed that, do we still know what they are? Did that help you guys enough? Let's go through and look a little bit more detailed at this. So here are 3 shrines, basically. The artifact system acts a lot like a bundle. So you're going to go to the shrine and then when you have one of the artifacts, you're going to turn it in and get a reward. And it's just like the bundles, guys. So I've already returned the Ancient Necklace 1. Apparently, this one might be easy to find. For Ancient Necklace 2, I actually traded with somebody else who I had another number 1 and they had another number 2 and we traded. And I was able to finish this bundle. So When you finish your bundle, you're going to get Eloise's Fun Bucks, and these can be used at her artifact shop, which I will show you in a second. But here are all the different, you're going to find an ancient statue 1, 2, and 3. You're going to find all these ancient machines. So there's lots of different artifacts to discover. You could see here, I found one of the paintings, but there's 3 different paintings that you can find. So these are a lot like the bundles, and you're just going to complete them as you find different artifacts. Now, if you wind up with a duplicate artifact, they do have a trade station down here, and that's what I did with my friend. We traded the necklaces, and I was able to get the second one, they were able to get the first one, and there you go. So you are going to be able to trade with people. I think that's going to be pretty important since we did get another duplicate. Now, here is the little store for Eloisa. This is her little artifact store where you can purchase artifact trackers and things. Now, I've already bought stuff, so it's not showing you everything because I've already purchased some items, but you can actually purchase an artifact tracker for one. I have one buck left. Maybe I should buy that. Let me show you what I did buy already. So I bought this bright eye amulet, and this gives you a buff to all infected essence gathered. So a lot of these items just go into your quest menu, because we were wondering on stream, like, where did that thing go that I bought? But it goes into your quest menu, and then you have it to use. So this is the Elderwood idol that I bought. It allows me to track infected forage across the map. So just like little buffs and things that you can buy at the shop. But then this one is going to allow you to find artifacts hidden in the ground. This one is going to allow you to sense treasure when it's nearby. And then I haven't met the requirements for this because I need to finish my quest on how to catch infected wildlife, but then you'll be able to purchase these items as well. Those are the artifacts. This is where you turn them in the central stable right here in the Elderwood. This is the store that you can use. Now let's go check out Relics. So for the Relics, you are going to need to talk to Eloisa. So we're going to do that right now. She's going to tell me, I bought the schematic, right, for the Relic, but I was going over the crafting station. It wasn't letting me craft it. So you just need to come talk to Eloisa. So one of the options is I want to make the bright eye amulet. So she is going to help me with that. So she gave me some quests. Just a little FYI for you guys, there is a very nice little tab here for the Elderwood expansion that has an overview. It has all your Elderwood quests in one spot, so you don't have to go to your quest section and try and figure out which ones are Elderwoods. Go to this upper left, go to quests, and then here are your quests. So I believe it was not this one. Let me see. So here is the quest she gave me for the Essence Hunter. So I purchased the Bright Eye schematic from the Relic store. She's given me a list of materials that I need to craft it. So I need pallium bars, which they have made these much easier to get, or they've made the pallium much easier to get. So we should be able to make pallium bars so much easier now. You need an Ogopu skin and an enchanting rune stone. So we've got to find all these things before I can even craft my relic. In order to get an enchanting runestone, you are going to need to work through your main quest. So you can buy one from Tamala's shop. So I'm working through my main quest so that I can get one. I did see some people said they found them at the shrines. So maybe you will get one from the shrine. But I did get an artifact by doing some more of my quest. So I thought we would turn it in. I got this one, the Umbran thing. So we're just going to turn that in. You guys can see I got some fun bucks. So that is how you turn in the artifacts. I don't think I have enough to buy another schematic. Oh, actually, requirements not okay. So I have to finish doing the main storyline still to buy these schematics. But I just want to pop in and say that I'm going to continue working through the main story, and then hopefully I can show you how to actually craft the relics. As you progress through the main story, you're going to finally unlock Tamala's store, which is really cool. She has her own little shop. Here is her shop. Now she takes infected essence as payment. So every time you see this infected essence, just be picking it up because look at the enchanting runestone. 600 infected essence. Okay. 600 for this runestone so that you can make the schematic that we had. So that's very exciting. Everyone's catching this. What is it? Is it anything good? Oh, it's gone. Okay. This is the infected essence that you're going to want to get. You cannot collect this until you continue the main story. So again, make sure you're doing your main story to unlock all of these features in the game. So let's go over to the relics. So you're not going to be able to craft anything until you have that. So I'm going to put up on the screen all of the relics and what they do for the sake of time. It's going to take me some time to get 600 of the essence. I'm not a Palia partner or anything like that. I just make these videos and I hope that they help you. So I'm kind of discovering things as you are. If you guys discover any secrets or things that I don't mention in my videos, I would love for you to put them in the comments below. So we have kind of a community down below of everything that we need to know. Any tips or tricks would be awesome. So here are all the relics. The Bright Eye Amulet will give a small buff to essence looted, and then there are 4 different versions basically of these relics. So you're going to be able to make your Bright Eye Amulet when you get the schematic, and then you're going to be able to upgrade it to level 2, level 3, and level 4, which gives you larger buffs each time to your loot, your essence looted. The Elderwood idol is going to allow you to track infected forage, and then as you level that one up, you're going to be able to track infected forage, insects, and fish, and then the last level allows you to have unhuntable creatures as well. The Bag of Illusion allows you to directly interact with infected forage without the use of special equipment. So that's going to be nice. You don't need the potions or special equipment to chop down the infected trees. And as you level that up, it's just going to get better and better. And then the Guiding Lantern boosts the tier of other relics equipped by your party members. And it's capped at tier 2, the second lantern capped at tier 3, and so on. So the whole benefit to having the relics is they're just buffs to help you in your gameplay. But the biggest thing about relics is if you have a party, you're going to want your party members to each have a different relic in their inventory, because then you will all benefit from all the different buffs that are going to happen. So each member in your party can have their own unique relic, and then they can share the benefits with their other party members. So if one of you wants to focus on the Bright Eye Amulet and you want to focus on just upgrading that amulet to level 4 and you are the Bright Eye Amulet party member, then that is perfect. And then another party member can focus on the Elderwood idol, and they can focus on upgrading that to the highest tier idol 4 levels. So it's just a way for your party to have buffs and things that will help you guys as you're hunting, as you're tracking things, as you're gathering. So it's a really neat system. And if you don't have, if you're not a party person and you don't have party members, you can still get all these yourself and you can carry them yourself and give yourself the buff as well. So really neat new system with the relics and the artifacts. If you've learned anything that I haven't shared in the video, please put it down below. We're all discovering the Elderwoods together as a community. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go work on gathering infected essence apparently so I can buy stuff at Tamala's shop. I hope you guys are enjoying the update. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye.